What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Medicom Toys Mafex The Boys Billy Butcher. And so here we have Billy Butcher posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories. Billy Butcher does come with two different head sculpts. We do get the stoic neutral expression, and then we do get a big grinning expression. He also does come with several sets of hands. We do get a pair of fists. We get a pair of relaxed hands. We get a pair of grip hands. We get a trigger finger hand and a hand for holding the weight of the rifle. Then we do get a set of hands for holding Super Baby. He does come with his coat, which does fit over him really nicely. It is my soft goods coat. We do get Super Baby, which has the heat ray eyes, which I think that's a really funny accessory. We do get his sniper rifle, which he does hold very nicely in his trigger finger hand. We do get a crowbar, which also fits really nicely in his hand. And then we do get a cattle prod. Other than that, Billy Butcher here doesn't come with any other accessories. So with that out of the way, let's actually have a closer look at Billy Butcher. And so here we have a closer look at Billy Butcher, and once again I think Mafex is doing a really fantastic job with the likenesses to the characters. This looks a lot like Karl Urban, and they did a fantastic job. In fact, even the smiling head, which at first I didn't think looked like Karl Urban, looks like Karl Urban now here in hand. The promotional pictures didn't do it any justice. I kind of wish that they had a very angry expression for Billy Butcher here. Unfortunately we didn't get that, but it's still a really solid look. I do like the facial hair that he has right here. They did a really good job painting it. There's no paint errors. His hair is painted very nicely. I don't see any mistakes on my figure, which I really do like that. Maybe behind the ear, but that's a small little nitpick. I'm not going to really say it's bad, but yeah, knocked it out of the park with this head sculpt. It's a very good likeness to Karl Urban. So having a look at the rest of the figure, I think he's for the most part done very nicely. It's a very basic gear, I guess you can say. There's really nothing too spectacular about it. He is wearing a button-down shirt, which, as you can see, it is untucked right here, and we do have the buttons going up. We do have several buttons that are unbuttoned right here, and then we do have his gold necklace, which I think that's a really nice little detail. It's just a black shirt, so there's really nothing too spectacular about it, but the way they sculpted it, it looks very nice. It's a very nice pressed shirt, so yeah, really do like that detailing here. You can see he does have short sleeves, so his arms are exposed, which I'm perfectly okay with. We do have a watch that you can see right here that he can wear. Really nice detailing on the watch. You can even see the hands on it looking really good. You just can't tell time with it, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks good with the fists or any other hands you have him with. And then, like I said, he does come with his coat, which it's a little bit on the green side. I thought it would be a little more black, but yeah, it's kind of greenish, to be quite honest. And it does have some padding right here just to make the shoulders a little bit bigger. But yeah, that's all there is for Billy's shirt. As far as his pants go, they just seem like they're black jeans. Nothing too spectacular. They just appear to be either black jeans or black dress pants, which I really don't think he's wearing dress pants. So black jeans are probably going to be the best option in my opinion. But yeah, there's nothing too special about his gear. It's just what a normal person would wear, and that's basically what Billy Butcher is. He's just a normal guy. You can see the boots are nicely detailed. You can see the laces. He doesn't have them tied up all the way. The tongue is sculpted really nicely. I do like it. Really do like the detailing on the boots. They did a really good job there. You can actually see it does look like not painted leather, but pressed leather. His toe hinge on mine, you can see this one is a little bit stuck in an unnatural position, so it is almost pointing up. I do have to get that loosened up. But this leg, you can see it does look fine. So overall, there's really not much to talk about with Billy Butcher. He's just dressed like a regular guy. In fact, if you really wanted to, you could stick a Ian Malcolm head on this and have sexy Ian Malcolm. So yeah, there's that food for thought for you guys. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Billy Butcher compared to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Billy Butcher posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Billy Butcher posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure in the Mezco 112 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Billy Butcher posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger in a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally, here we do have Billy Butcher posed next to the Mafex Homelander. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Billy Butcher's articulation. Now, Billy Butcher does have a double ball joint here in the head, and we can just pop his head off really quickly. You can see we do have a double ball joint here, so that does allow for some really good range in his head. Does look down really nicely because they did cut some out in the back. Unfortunately, they didn't cut anything out in the back, so in the front we get some really good range. In the back, not so great, but he does have some really nice head tilt as well as turns left and right. He does have another ball joint here at the base of the neck, so he can bury his chin into his chest, and then it doesn't really go back any further, but it does tilt a little bit more. His shoulders are attached to the torso via ball joints, so those do have really good range there. You can see they drop down, pivot up, forward, and back. They could pivot forward a little bit better in my own honest opinion, because they did cut out quite a bit from his chest. I don't know why they cut out so much if you can't really articulate it across as well as it should be. But yeah, that is unfortunate. Arms do go out to the side really nice, so we do hit a really nice T-pose. They go all the way around, no problems. He does have swivel here underneath the shirt, so I do like that. We have a double bend at the elbow, giving us much better than 90 degrees. Then we do have a ball hinge here at the wrist, which does have up and down movement. It is a little bit tricky with the watch. The watch does get in the way, so we'll take that off really fast. But yeah, it does go up and down, and then we can rotate that to have in and out hinge, so that works really good. We have a double ball joint here at the torso, which does allow Billy Butcher to crunch really far forward and really far back, as well as get some really nice tilt. Rotates very nicely. Then we do have another rotation here at his waist, as well as another ball joint. It might be another double, it might just be a single, because it doesn't seem to pivot, it just does some leaning. So yeah, really good range there. He does have drop down hips, so those do go down. They go forward only to about right there, so it's not the best that we've ever seen. Going back to about right there. Then they do hinge out. That's about as far as they go, unfortunately. They don't go any further out. We do have rotation here at the thigh. A single bend at the knee, only giving us 90 degrees, which is unfortunate. Then we do have a ball joint here at the ankle. I believe it is a double ball joint. It does pivot forward and back, side to side, really nicely, rotates. Unfortunately, it's not a hinge. I kind of like Homelander's ankle better than Billy Butcher's, to be quite honest. Yeah, we get some slight rocker ankle, and then we do have a toe hinge, which I did manage to get it unstuck. So yeah, it does work fine. Overall, Billy Butcher here has some pretty good articulation. It's just pretty basic for your average guy, and I know Billy Butcher isn't your average guy, but he does work for the character. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Billy Butcher posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Billy Butcher posed for my final thoughts, and overall I really do like the way this figure came out. Now I know Billy Butcher isn't the most exciting looking character, seeing as how he is basically just dressed in plain clothes, but overall they did a very good job for what they were given. Billy Butcher really didn't wear too many extravagant shirts. I know in season 2 he kind of wore Hawaiian shirts, but I think the black shirt works best for Billy Butcher, and everything on this figure works for the character. Although I do feel like he needed a third head sculpt. A very angry expression for Billy Butcher probably would have gone a long way, and maybe a handgun or two, but overall I'm still happy with what we got. I think the Caliprod, Super Baby are really fun accessories, and of course the Barrett that he was going to shoot Starlight with is another good accessory. So overall, Billy Butcher here is a fantastic figure to own, especially if you're a fan of the boys. Now, if you did pre-order Billy Butcher here from sites like AmiAmi or HobbyLink Japan, he is shipping out at the time I'm making this video, so you should be getting your notification from him soon. If you got him off sites like Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth, he will be shipping within the next month or so, so do be ready for that. That charge is going to be coming soon. Overall, I think Billy Butcher here is worth the price. If you pre-order him from HobbyLink Japan like I did, you did get paid, or you did pay about $80 for this figure, which I think that's a fair price. $100 for Billy Butcher here I think is a little bit much, but seeing as how he's still a very good figure, and I think Super Baby more than makes up the price for him, so overall I really do give Billy Butcher my stamp of approval. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Mafex videos, as well as all my other The Boy videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.